Hello and welcome back to your 7th class. So in today's class we're going to be looking at sun salutations. So you may or may not have done sun salutations before, but they're a really lovely thing to add into your practice. You can do them on their own if you've just, limited on time, or you can just add them in with your other asanas as well. And it's a really lovely way of opening up the body, checking in, seeing how you're feeling, and because they're the same sequence of movements that you're going to do a few times over, there's a really nice meditative quality to adding this in, because it allows you to just kind of let go, feel the flow, take some nice deep breaths, and it feels really nice. There are some yogis that would start their day with 100 sun salutations. I personally think that's a little bit extreme. I think my arms would fall off, but as many as you think, 5 or 10 usually a day. A really nice way to open up, feel really good, get the blood pumping, and really sets you off for the day as well. It's a really nice way to just wake up your body and leave you feeling really good and really energized. So I'm going to offer a few different levels or versions of the sun salutation. So I'll start with a more beginner version, and then I'll give you some options to build up as well. But as with all of the yoga practices, we've all got different bodies, different injuries and things that we've done and we're capable of. So always work at your own level. If you need to amend it more, then feel free, just make it work for you. But I'll offer you a kind of a beginner version and then some other options as well. So we'll just start standing at the top of our mat in mountain pose. So mountain pose we're going to come to as part of each sun salutation. So we're just going to find mountain pose first of all. So it's weight evenly distributed through the feet. So typically, you might find that you're putting more weight in your heels, you might put more weight in your toes, but try and really feel the ground underneath your feet. Make sure that you've got some weight through the toes, some weight through the fronts of the feet and the heels as well. And then see if you can draw energy up through the legs, engage the glutes, slightly tuck the tailbone under, draw the tummy button in towards the spine, pulling the ribs, shoulders wide and low, neck long, crown high. And then we'll just stand for a moment in mountain pose. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose. And exhale. And again, inhale. And exhale. Now with the sun salutations, we normally practice sun salutations 1 breath per movement. I'm going to break it down a little bit more slowly to start with, so it will be more than 1 breath per movement, but then we'll build up to that. So what we're going to do first of all, we're going to inhale, reach the arms up, and then we're going to exhale, we're going to forward fold, so a nice deep bend in the knees, come all the way down, and then just whatever level you're at, we're just going to hang down. And then from here, the next pose we're going to do is called a halfway lift. So halfway lift is where we straighten the legs and straighten the back. So depending on your flexibility, in order to have your back straight and your legs straight, you might be all the way up here, you might be down here, wherever it is your level, just find your level and that will be your position for your half lift. So we're going to inhale to our half lift, and then we're going to exhale, bend the knees again, forward fold. And then with the knees bent as much as you need to, plant the hands on the floor, and we're going to step the right foot back into this low lunge position, and we're going to lower the knee and come onto the top of the foot, and then we're going to inhale and try and look forward. So in this position, if your lunge doesn't look like mine, that's absolutely fine, but we're just trying to kind of get that nice deep stretch through the right hip there. The lower you can get your hips to the floor, the better. Really nice stretch through the hips. And then I'm going to plant the hands again, tuck the back toes, and lift the back knee off the floor, and then we're going to step the left foot back to meet the right, holding plank pose for just a moment, and then we lower to the knees, and then we're going to try and come through into a baby cobra. So we're kind of aiming our chest to the space in between our hands. So we're going to come down, and then we're going to lower onto your belly, onto the top of the feet, so everything's on the floor, hands underneath the shoulders, and we're just going to inhale, baby cobra pose. So whatever your level is, if you're down here, that's fine. If you're feeling a little bit of a stretch through the back, nice arch through the back, then that's exactly where you should be. And we're going to inhale, look forwards, and then we're going to exhale, push up, and sit back towards your child's pose. So again, your child's pose doesn't have to be super deep. You can be up here, you can get a pillow and put it in between your legs to make it more comfortable for you. But we come into our child's pose, take a nice deep breath in, and then we're going to come back to our tabletop position, and we're going to tuck the toes, lift up into plank pose, and then we're going to try and step the left foot in between the hands. If you can't step your foot between your hands, just get it there any which way you can. Lower the back right knee down, and then we're going to inhale again, and then we're going to exhale, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, step the right foot to meet the left. So we've got a nice deep bend in the knees, we're hanging over our legs, and then we're going to do our halfway lift again with an inhale and exhale. Inhale, reach the arms up, and exhale, hands to the heart. So that's half a round of a sun salutation. So we've done it moving, going one leg. We're going to do it on the other leg now. So we're going to inhale, reach the arms up, and we're going to bend the knees, forward fold all the way down. Straighten the legs, straighten the back, halfway lift with an inhale. And exhale, fold back down. Hands either side of the feet. And this time we're going to start with the left foot. So we're going to step the left foot back, lower the left knee, come onto the top of the left foot. We're going to inhale, look forwards. And then we're going to exhale, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, step back into plank. Lower the knees, come onto the top of the feet, and then we aim the chest to the space in between the hands to swoop through into a baby cobra pose. So we inhale, look forwards, and then exhale, come back up through tabletop into a child's pose. And we inhale, come back to tabletop, tuck the back toes, lift the back knees off the floor, and this time we're going to start with the right foot, stepping in between the hands. You can use your hand again to help you if you need to. Lower the back knee, come onto the top of the foot. Inhale, look forwards, and then exhale, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, left foot comes to meet the right. Inhale, halfway lift, exhale, fold. Inhale, reach the arms up, and the hands at the heart. So I'll do that again. So that's level one. So we'll do that again. See if we can move a little bit quicker this time with the breath. If you lose track of what you're doing, don't worry about it. When you breathe in and breathe out, it doesn't need to be perfect. You'll get used to it. And it's kind of like the fun of this, of practicing these sun salutations as well. That, you know, they're hardly ever, you know, perfect breath here, breath there, as they're supposed to be. But it's all a practice. It's not, you know, you're not trying to impress anyone. But the more you practice, the more you kind of get in tune with it, you get rhythm, and it feels really, really nice. So we're going to get straight on. Inhale, up, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Hands either side of the feet. Step the right foot back. Lower the right knee, come onto the top of the foot. Inhale, look forwards. And then exhale, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, step back to plank, lower the knees, inhale, cobra pose, and exhale, child's pose. Inhale, tabletop, exhale, lift the knees, and then step the left foot out in between the hands, lower the back knee, come onto the top of the foot, inhale, look forwards. Exhale, plant the hands, tuck the right foot, and step the right foot to meet the left. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, fold. Inhale, reach the arms up, and exhale, hands to the heart. Do the other side. Inhale, reach the arms up, and exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, straight back, straight legs. Exhale, fold. Step the left foot back to this time. Lower the back knee, come onto the top of the foot. Inhale, look forward, sink the hips low. Plant the hands, tuck the back toe, lift the back knee, step the right foot back to meet the left. Lower the knees, come onto the top of the feet. Swoop the chin and the chest in between the hands to come through to cobra. And then sit back, child's pose. Inhale, tabletop, tuck the toes, lift the knees off the floor into plank pose. Step the right foot to meet the right hand. Lower the back knee, come onto the top of the foot. Inhale, look forwards. And then tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, left foot comes to meet the right. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, fold. Inhale, reach the arms up, and exhale, hands to the heart. We'll do that one more time because it is a lot of movements, especially moving with the breath. So I'll try and give a little bit less instruction and let you kind of just, work it out what's best for you. So we're going to inhale up. Exhale, fold, bend the knees. Inhale, halfway lift, straight legs, straight back. Exhale, right foot steps back. Come onto the right knee. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, tuck the back toe, lift the back knee. Left foot comes to meet the right. Lower the knees. Lower the chin and the chest to the floor. Cobra pose. Exhale, child's pose. Come onto tabletop position, tuck the toes, lift the knees. Left foot comes to the left hand, lower the right knee, onto the top of the foot. Inhale, look forwards. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, right foot comes to meet the left. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, hands at the heart. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant the hands, step the left foot back. Lower the back knee, come onto the top of the foot. Inhale, look forwards. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee off the floor. Right foot comes to meet the left. Lower to the knees. Chin and chest swoops forward into a baby cobra. And then sit back, child's pose. Come into tabletop position, tuck the toes, lift the knees, right foot comes to meet the right hand, lower the left knee, inhale, look forwards, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, left foot comes to meet the right, inhale, halfway lift, exhale, fold, inhale, reach the arms up, hands at the heart. Very good. Right, so I'll give you another option to add on to that, or you can stay with that level if you prefer. I'm going to inhale, reach the arms up, look up, maybe a slight back bend if that's comfortable for you. And we're going to exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right foot steps back, lower onto the knee, come onto the top of the foot. Inhale, look forwards. Tuck the toes, lift the right knee off the floor, left foot comes back, and from here what we're going to do is we're going to just see if we can lower down without lowering our knees. So we're going to lower down into chaturanga, and then we're going to lower our body onto the floor and come into a cobra pose from there. So from this cobra pose you can stay with the baby cobra with your arms bent, or you can see if you can push up into full cobra by straightening your arms, and then we're going to sit back. Child's pose. Inhale, come into tabletop, tuck the toes, lift the knees, and then the left foot comes to meet the right, lower the back knee, inhale, look forwards, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, right foot comes to meet the left, inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, fold, inhale, reach the arms up, and exhale, hands to the heart. Just do the other side. Inhale, reach the arms up, and exhale, fold. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, hands plant, step the left foot back, lower onto the left knee, come onto the top of the foot. Inhale, look forwards, and then tuck the left toes, lift the left knee, step the right foot back to meet the left, and again, we'll see if we can do our chaturanga. So with chaturangas, we want to try and keep the elbows hugged in towards the body, and we're going to try and keep our whole body as stiff as a board as we lower down, and then we're going to lower our body, come onto the top of the feet, and push up into cobra. Inhale, and then exhale, back child's pose. Inhale, tabletop position, tuck the toes, lift the knees, step the right foot to meet the right hand, lower the back knee, inhale, look forwards, and exhale, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, left foot comes to meet the right, inhale, look forwards, halfway lift, and exhale, fold, inhale, reach the arms up, and exhale, hands at the heart. So I'll give you one more level just in case that, if that feels comfortable for you. So there's lots of different ways you can add on with your sun salutations bowl. So I'll give you just like one more level that we can maybe try. But if you're not comfortable with it, then stay with either of the previous levels. But we're going to inhale, reach the arms up, look up, gentle back bend. Exhale, bend the knees, forward fold. Inhale, reach, look forward, straighten the legs, straighten the back. And then from here, we're going to plant the hands and we're going to see if we can jump back to our chaturanga. So if you're not comfortable, then by all means continue with the step. We're going to jump back and then we land in our plank and then we're going to lower down chaturanga and see if we can keep the body off the floor as we swoop through into upward facing dog. So upward facing dog is the same pose as cobra, but instead of your legs being on the floor, your legs are up off the floor and you're just on the top of your feet and your hands. So we inhale and then we're going to exhale, lower the knees, sit back, child's pose. Inhale, come back to plank, and then we're going to exhale, see if we can jump our feet in between our hands. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, fold. Inhale, reach the arms up, and hands to the heart. So I'm just going to run through that more advanced version of the sun salutation a couple more times, just to give you a chance to practice it. So as I say, no pressure, whatever level you're at, stay there, but we're going to inhale, reach the arms up, look up, gentle back bend. Exhale, bend the knees, forward fold, hands either side of the feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, jump back to plank, lower down chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, and then exhale, child's pose. Come forward, tabletop, tuck the toes, and then jump, feet to the hands. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, fold. Inhale, reach the arms up, and exhale, hands to the heart. We're going to just change up that last version of the sun salutation a little bit, just to add in a downward facing dog. So again, if you don't want to add on, you don't have to, but we're going to inhale, reach the arms up, look up, gentle back bend. Exhale, bend the knees, forward fold, all the body all the way over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, jump back to plank, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And then we're going to exhale, see if we can tuck the toes and then push the hips nice and high to come into downward facing dog. So your downward facing dog, you ideally want a straight line between your hands and your hips. So you can have the heels off the floor, nice deep bend in the knees, but we'd ideally like that straight line between our hands and our hips. And then over time, you can work on straightening the legs and lowering the heels. And then when you're ready, nice deep bend in the knees. And then we're aiming for the space in between our hands to jump back to our forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, hands at the heart. So one more. Inhale, reach the arms up. Gentle back bend, bend the knees, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, plant the hands, jump back to plank, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing. Inhale, lift the knee, lift the heels, bend the knees, and then exhale, jump the feet towards the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And inhale, reach the arms up, hands at the heart. So thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed that. It's something that you get much better at the more you practice. So throw it into your daily practice. If you get a chance to practice it every day, it's really, really good. And give yourself a chance to try the more advanced versions of the jumping back and things like that. You're capable of more than you think. It's the mind that usually stops us instead of the body. So give yourself a chance to see what you're capable of and build your strength and awareness in the body. And see you next time. Namaste.